think there are 3 or 4 sort of godfathers of Orange County, and probably number 1 is Henry.
People think day by day. People don't think in 40, 50, 100-year spans. And Henry does, I'm sure of it.
I would think of Henry as a very kind, very brilliant man.
He defines for me what a visionary is.
Henry and I had little toy cars that we would play with, kids, little tiny metal ones. For some reason, I don't know, I took a car and tossed it at him. Maybe I thought he was going to catch it, but I think it hit him in the head. And I was teasing, I said maybe that's how he became such a visionary.
My grandfather came here in 1898. There were 15,000 people living in Orange County. Imagine 15,000 people. That wouldn't be enough to fill the Coliseum in Los Angeles. So we went through 50 years of agriculture where our family purchased small pieces of land here. My grandfather told his boys, he said, just buy land because they'll be selling standing room in Orange County someday.
They were bean farmers way back in history. When his mother was still alive, I'd come to visit him here, and he always came and visited, but the first thing he did was go talk to his mother, because she was a business person too.
I was in my junior year at Stanford when Pearl Harbor hit. My life changed very abruptly. I went on active duty on my 20th birthday when I was 20 years old.
His experiences as in the service, it had a tremendous impact on his life because he was badly, badly injured. He was filled with shrapnel in his back, and he was very ill. So he spent many years in a hospital, and I think, that gives you a different perspective on life.
I had a long series of operations. I had osteomyelitis for 50 years. Can you believe that? Before they finally cured it. It was after the Performing Arts Center opened.
In the performing arts, the building of that and putting that together, and I was just amazed at his tenacious way. But what most people don't know, that this early on, before that started, he was already going to back east to New York and cultivating all these different associations and people and different artists.
I remember on opening night in September 1986, being able to stand up in front of 3,000 people and say, this building is paid for and it's all private money. We had no public funding. And that was really quite remarkable. I was pleased that in 1995, I was elected founding chairman of what is the Segerstrom Center for the Arts. And that pleased me very much.
He understands so thoroughly and so clearly and so well the present that he can make intelligent projections that will tend to come true. That's why he was able to gamble his fortune and the fortune of his family on building a shopping center on the Lima Bean fields.
He had successfully launched South Coast Plaza against direct competition of Fashion Island in Newport Beach and the Fashion Square in Santa Ana.
As someone he wants to put in the shopping center, he'll be very persistent. And on one of them, he worked with them for 10 years. I thought when they were going to have the shopping center that it would be, middle class, focused to upper middle class. And we have a lot of very high end. I said, why did you do that? Not many people have a lot of money to attend, He said, Ruth Ann, all they need is one sale to pay the rent. It boggles my mind.
It used to be that if we wanted a tenant, we would go to New York or Paris. Today, they're coming here. It's incredible.
His family believed in what our potential was, and they made an extraordinary gift of land to us, and we were able then to mount what was the first major capital campaign for a cultural arts facility, as far as I know, in the history of Orange County. He genuinely understands the value of the arts. An example of why someone like Isamu Noguchi would accept a commission to do the extraordinary Noguchi Garden that Costa Mesa is blessed to have.
I think that so often we're intimidated by art and intimidated by artists. By and large, the better the artist, the more they're looking for a relationship to help them with new projects. So I happened to be there at the right time with several.
He has developed schools, parks. He sees development as a fully integrated set of many things that enhance people's lives.
Henry will be remembered not only as a great individual citizen of Orange County, but a real visionary, one that took various separate elements of architecture, of fashion, of the performing arts, and combined them together to give a whole that was bigger than the sum of its parts.
I think that I've been very fortunate. I've had good support in my family. And I think everyone is very proud of what we collectively have accomplished. I love to accomplish things.